All right, thank you all. So my project today was a mobile app that allows you to track and log food prices at grocery stores based on different locations. And the goal was for this to be a comparison tool to see are apples cheaper at Mariano's, Whole Foods, or Trader Joe's. So the origins of this, there are two origins. One, I'm a major nerd. I've actually already done this with Excel or Google Sheets for my own personal reference. And then two, Pew Research says that approximately 20% of Americans are like smartphone dependent, meaning they don't have internet access at home and they rely on their smartphone for a lot of access. So I wanted a tool that could help people, specifically low-income Americans, save money. Chicago food deserts are also a problem. I wrote my thesis on that. So I kind of wanted to combine these different realms into hopefully a useful tool. Plus, I'm a geek and I like to log things and track things. So I did my app I did it in React Native. And the cool thing is, if you guys learned nothing today, learn that you all know how to make a mobile app right now. React Native is basically React. They do a lot of the work for you. So pretty much all of my code is just this source folder. Everything else, they provide for you. And the cool thing is it can work on Droid and iOS. And then I wanted to try something new with my backend. It was suggested I try Firebase. Firebase is, it's a NoSQL database, meaning there's no tables or anything. It's just JSON. I thought, cool, I don't have to do routes. I thought it'd be easier. A common problem I found was like I would end up getting like nested and nested and nested objects, and accessing that data became very cumbersome. And then another thing, you have to denormalize your data to make it accessible. So how about we do a quick walkthrough of my app. So the cool thing is when you're developing it, you have a little like mock iPhone to work on. .com. Oh, the cool thing about Firebase too is that it will do all the authentication for you. So that was a nice help. It is also kind of slow. Okay, so here you can add a store that you shop at. You can add a product. You can view all of your product history, your inventory, and you can view your shopping list. So if I wanted to add a product, I can, stores that I've already added are Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. So if I pick Whole Foods, I can add a product name. So like tomatoes are like, say they're 79 cents a pound. So I can choose how much they cost per unit, and then I can submit it. And then I can see my list of products. I can see that milk is cheaper at Trader Joe's. And one of my goals was to have a shopping list and then have it populate by store. But that's where I faced the issue of the nested objects and how do I access it. So lesson learned, I would probably go back and just stick with SQLize. I thought I didn't like SQLize, but having seen the other side of the coin, I'm like, I love you, SQLize. And then I think that covers broadly my project. I think I would love one day to have like this information crowdsourced, so that way, you know, if I live in a food desert in Chicago, I can just quickly create a list, see, you know what, most of my groceries are cheapest at this store, because you have to strategize your whole shopping trip. So that could just be a really helpful tool to save you time and money. Yeah, and that's all I got. Thank you. Oh, I haven't shown my phone, but it's also on my phone.